Recording in progress.
So once again, I want to welcome all of you. And like I said, this meeting is going to be just 25 minutes. And I am super excited because you guys are, God brought us together for some reason. And we have gotten to know each other in one way or another. But the fundamental thing is that some of you started this business for a particular reason. And for some reason, you have not met up with the foundational intention of starting this business. All right. So I'm also a bit worried in that area. However, like they say, you can take a horse to the stream, but you can't force a horse to drink, right? I want to make this very clear. I respect the position of everybody. You know, as some of you have come back to listen, there is a very high possibility that some of you listening to me are already closed-minded. You just came to listen. Okay, is there anything different? All right. Because there's a possibility, there's a reason why you stopped. And that reason could be different reasons. You know, your upline, you feel your upline abandoned you. You feel that nobody cared about you. You feel that, oh, your products don't come on time. Some of you, it might be, you know, a product issue. So it could be, you know, different reasons. For some of you, it's just that, you know, life happened, you got another job, or you relocated, or you just didn't have time, you gave birth, you know, things, a couple of reasons. In fact, many reasons could be involved. However, the business stands. The business doesn't respect my decision or your decision or whatever is happening in my life. The business stands. If people run the business, they get reward. Now, I wish I was able to call you guys on a neutral level whereby I'll ask you guys questions and know what the challenge was individually, but this is a bit urgent. Now, because the company has increased their compensation plan, the payout is ridiculous. It's massive right now. They want to terminate inactive accounts, all right? Because they can't be paying so much and you know, inactive people. So they needed to clear that way, all right? So I also looked at it and said it would be highly irresponsible for me or to me as part of the leadership that I don't inform all of my partners who made some payment to start this business at one point or another. It will not be a nice way to go. So I had to make sure that I speak to all of you first. Now, there are three different categories for you to look into, all right? Now, before I go into that category, let me say this. This is not, calling you now is not to cajole you to restart your business. No. You know, people, you may have other things that might be better than this business that you're doing. So what am I going to cajole you to do the business for? But just to give you an information and then to get those few people who are still open-minded. Like I said, a lot of people their minds are closed because, you know, they didn't get any results, their minds closed. I have a young lady that called me this morning and she was asking me she wants to sell her products, that she needs money. I said, the products are meant to be used. You use it. She said she doesn't want to use it. Now, she started June, July last year, 2021. And I'm a bit worried and concerned. I had spoken to her severally to run the business. She kept on saying, I don't have the time and I don't have money. For you to run the business, you need money to run the business. I said, but you started the business. There was a reason you started the business. She's no longer interested in the business. I said, fine, pick your product. She picked her products. Now she's calling me 1 year, 3 months later, 1 year, 2 months later. And she said, please, that she still doesn't want to do the business, but she wants to sell her products. I'm like, why do you want to sell your products? She said that she needs money right now and she doesn't want anything to do with the business again. I'm like, okay, fine. But hey, let me understand you. You paid your own money to start this business 1 year plus ago, right? And 1 year later, you are still struggling for money. I didn't get it. I said, that means, does it mean that you signed a contract with poverty? I'm just trying to explain to you guys that no matter what I speak here, some of your minds are closed and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just giving you an instance, right? And I said, does it mean that you signed a contract with poverty? She kept quiet. I said, but it doesn't add up. This business, if you had joined this business and taken it seriously, today, you shouldn't be struggling financially. But if you abandon the business, it meant that you had a better option, right? So why would you come 1 year later, you want to sell the products to make money? I'm like, it doesn't add up, right? By now, you should be sponsoring children to school. You should be sponsoring, helping some less privileged, some destitute to, give them some food to eat, all right? That's progress. And I sent her this picture because she's 26 years old. I sent her this picture, all right, to let her know the capacity of this business model. All right? Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. All right? This is a young man who is 26 years old, her age. Let me show you. Let me share my screen quickly. Her age. Look at this. That's Gideon. Gideon launched his car last 2 weeks. That's him. He's 26 years old in Warri. Gideon is raising millionaires as I speak to you in his team, in this business. He studied and graduated as a professional nurse. Now, the question is this. As a nurse, if he's practicing, how long will it take him to save his salary to buy a GLK 2016 model? How long will it take him? Do the math. But then this is him launching his car. He had to come to Abuja and we did that celebration. Look at this next picture. That is Dominion. Now, Dominion is not 26 years old. It's not 24 years old. She just turned 21 years old and she launched her CLA Mercedes 2016 model from this same business. So I couldn't understand it that 1 year later, somebody who started this business is still crying for money. You want to sell product to make 40-something thousand when some people are making millions, right? So what does that tell me? It tells me that no matter the testimony that people will make in this business, no matter the height and the power of the testimony, people will still have a closed mind. In fact, they would rather remain in their financial problem than do this business. Is that okay? So if you're like that, don't worry, I'm not here for you, okay? Now, these are the people I'm here for. I'm here for those who don't want to lose their account because the company will terminate your account if it is inactive. I'm here for those who want to begin to make some money in the business and reactivate their business. And I'm here for those who want to build a system and make residual income, all right? So if you're not like that, just quietly slide out of the meeting. And I still appreciate you. If you have a better thing that you're doing up, may God continue to bless you. But please do not remain in a place of stagnancy. You did not sign a contract with poverty. We need to be growing. So the only thing that saved me was I was open-minded. All of my friends who were closed-minded are suffering today. Most of them are calling me to, help them financially. And I keep telling them that it's the same business that you rejected that you are telling me to help you with money, all right? The same business. So the only difference between me and them was my open-mindedness. So here are 3 areas you can connect, all right? So this is, we'll call it the Project Activate. So you either reactivate your business, make steady income because your time matters. So the first level is level 1. You need your account active for future access. So there's a possibility that some of you are here, but you know, your hands are full. There's a project you're handling at the moment, and that project would last for 3 years, and you started 2 years ago. So this year is the last year. Now, after this year, you can now have time for other things, all right? Now, if your account is deactivated, remember that you got products, okay? So you don't lose anything. But if your account is deactivated, if you want to start in the future, you have to, you know, start from scratch as if you never started again. So if you don't want that to happen, you want to access your business in the future by next year, all right? All you need to do is just sponsor one person in the business this month, just one person. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how that can happen, all right? So your hands are still full. We're going to work with you just to sponsor one person. So the company knows that you're still active, so they leave your account for you. Is that okay? That's level 1. Now, level 2 are those who are saying, no. I don't just want to leave my account till next year. I want to begin to make money. Now, guys, listen to me. This lady I spoke to this morning, I mean, it hurts me today. And that's to tell you that nobody was born to suffer. Nobody deserves to suffer. Nobody needs to be suffering. No human being needs to be suffering, especially financially. But we do ourselves. And I used to be a culprit because I would always say no to something I don't understand. Instead of asking, how can I do it? I go back to my comfort zone, what I am used to. Meanwhile, what I'm used to is not helping me financially. So her case is a simple case of men and women on earth has no business suffering financially at all. It is our decisions that make us suffer. So the level 2 are those who are saying, do you know what? 1 year have passed in my business. How much have I been making every month? Nothing. What if, yes, I am busy, but what if you can be making, even if it's 20, nine bad pass, Abi? Yeah. What if it's 20,000 every month? What if it's 10,000 every month? 20, 40,000, 50,000. It doesn't have to be millions. At least let some money be coming in every month. Do you understand? What if that is what you're thinking? You don't have all the time in the world. You have other things you're doing, but at least let something be coming from this business. Now, that is level 2. Now, level 2, you want basic monthly income on a part-time basis. So all you need to do is just activate your business by sponsoring minimum of 2 people in a month. Then let your 2 people activate. Chicken out. You can now go and do anything you're doing. Money will continue to come into your account on a basic level, 10,000, 20,000, 25,000, 50,000, 70,000, all right? 25,000, 50, 70. Now you can be growing gradually. That's all you need. Just activate by sponsoring 2 people in this month. That's all right? And we're going to show you how to do that. Level 3 are those who say, I want to rebuild my business to a stable income producing system. That means you want to go all out. I mean, the reason you stopped the business was because, your upline stopped the business. Your phone was stolen. You couldn't contact anybody again, So kind of somehow, but you're still interested in the business and you want to go all in. All you need to do is engage in a 90 days project activate. All right. These are the 3 things. So now the question is, how do I connect 1 person or 2 persons or run the 90 days project? It's very simple. This is what we have. So please, I'm going to show you how, but I want you to make a mental picture of the levels. Take a screen munch of it and decide the level you want to, come in, whether you just want to activate for future purposes or you want some basic income and then you want to build your business. The reason is this. I don't have a business wasting your time talking to you on level 3 when all you want is just to activate your business for future purposes. So my time is important for me. Your time is also important to me because I cannot afford to mess with your time. If you are doing something with your time that is more powerful than this business and you only want to activate your business for future purposes, I cannot begin to bother you with the level 3 activities. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Yeah. So screen munch it, and because I'm going to ask the level you want us to help you with. This is not to convince you to do the business. No, your mind is already made up on what you want. But based on these levels, all right, how do we help you? That's based on what you choose, okay? Now, let me now show you exactly how to connect to people. And it's going to be very easy. It's very simple and straightforward. We're going to show you, give you this script, all right, to use. But please, it is after you tell us where you want us to help you with, then we'll give you the exact script to use. For instance, you're going to do your EPC. With your EPC, you can connect two people immediately, one person, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, right? So how does it work? There are 5 keys to a successful EPR or EPC. Now, EPR is exclusive private reception. EPC is exclusive private call. Now, EPR is done in your house. EPC is done on Zoom like this, okay? But for most of you, we don't want to bother anybody. We don't want to, make anybody go through stress because we're just trying to help, okay? We're not here to tell you, oh, you have to come and begin to do the business again with full. If that's not what you want, we will help you based on what you want. And I've shown you the three levels. Now, whichever level you choose, you must conduct an EPC or EPR. So what you do is, this is the framework. Number 1, a whisper campaign. Write down the names of everyone close to you, family, cousins, close friends, uncles, and the rest. Sorry, if you're writing on the screen, please stop doing that, all right? I beg of you, please stop doing that. Okay, God bless you. Now, let me see. Okay, so you first of all conduct a whisper campaign where you make down a list of people that you know, your family, cousins, close friends, uncles, aunties, pastors, close neighbors, close lecturers, etc. Send them the whisper campaign message, then make a whisper campaign call. Now I'm going to give you a breakthrough of the script. Be enthusiastic as well. Your friend needs to see that you believe in whatever you want to show them. They need to see your excitement hit them emotionally. Now, this is part of the framework. If you don't follow these processes, you cannot connect your one person. If you don't follow this process, you cannot connect your 2 people. Do you understand? All right. That is if you're interested in the level 1, 2, or 3. Number 3, the invitation. Invite them for an exclusive private reception or exclusive private call to your house or on Zoom. Presentation. Welcome your guest, then with the scheduling. Okay, so let me show you this. Okay, so let me go to the whisper let me go to the EPC quickly. All right, so this is the EPC. Now, this script is for people you are in rapport with. Use EPC for those who cannot attend your EPR because of distance. So the EPC, you can do it online on Zoom. So anybody, people in Calabar, Enugu, all of them can attend. All right. So you start with a whisper campaign. What is a whisper campaign? It's very simple. Type this message and send to them. Hi, IK, finally God has done it. Chicken out, that's all. Send it to 50 friends, 100 friends, only those who are close to you. All right. Don't send to your acquaintances. Then, if they call you back and ask you, hey, what has God done for you? You see, if you send this message to your acquaintances, they won't call you back. But if you send them to your friends who are close to you, your dad, your mom, your auntie, all right, people who are close to you, they will ask you, hey, what did God do for you? So what do you answer? All I can say now is that God is great. Please, whatever you do, never forget to put God in the equation. I promise you. I'll give you a full exclusive breakdown. I promise. I have to go now. Do you understand? So that's all you need to answer, or send it via SMS or, WhatsApp. So the idea is for you not to have so much burden on answering questions and all that. We've removed all that through the system. Now, what do you now do next? You now send them the Zoom link for your EPC. So you draft this message 4 days later, 3 days later, okay? And you now send to them exclusive private reception. You are cordially invited. Make this a priority. God has finally done it. Zoom link, Saturday, 6 p.m. Boom. So for all of you who choose weather level 1, 2, 3, we will conduct EPCs for you back to back. All right. Now, the EPC will be only for your people. So when anybody that comes through you, if they start, all of them will be under you. Okay. So to host the meeting on Zoom. Remind your prospects 30 minutes early, okay? Log in 5 minutes before time. Personally welcome your friends you invited. Tell them you are glad they could join in, and that the call will start at 5 p.m. on the dot, 6 p.m. on the dot. So, just maybe send them an SMS or, send them a message on Zoom, because your leader is the one to handle the EPC on Zoom. So on Zoom, just engage them so that they are welcome. They know you are the one, all right? So they're a little more relaxed, but it's going to be very crisp. When the time comes, begin with your introduction. So we expect that you write this down on a paper. Very important. Your introduction. You simply say, hello, everyone. Now, you have to talk on Zoom, but you can have your video on or off, because you're going to read from the paper. So you go like, everyone, I'm so glad you made out time to be here. You will soon see how great God is. Please forgive me, but I wrote my speech down so that I don't forget anything. You all know me, but what you don't know is that for a long time, I have been going through an internal challenge. I've been asking myself a question: what if I stop working today or become inactive? How long will it take my family to survive? What will be the quality of my life? You see, I don't know if you are aware, but it has been announced that Nigeria has entered depression. I had to accept the truth that things will not get better anytime soon. So I started investigating better ways to be a part of a credible system that will help me overcome this financial depression. By God's grace, I discovered a business team of experts who showed me something very big. It may be the biggest, most credible anti-recession system I have ever seen from a profit standpoint. I'm privileged to have the presence of one of the head consultants of the Vision Business Academy with us. He will be the one to explain the system. Please note, when I looked at this system with my ordinary eyes some time ago, I dismissed it. But now God opened my eyes to look at the same system with my inner eyes. And that is when I saw the miracle. I encourage all of you to open your inner eyes as I welcome the head consultant who is leading the national expansion of this powerhouse system, who knows all the facts and knows how to implement the system in recession. Please help me to welcome Ambassador, Mr. Leader, whoever is going to handle your EPC. Chicken, that's all. And then the presentation will run and the leader will close down. Now, if you have 15 people in there, you see, this introduction will help them to open their minds. Now, please let me say this. Remember, I said one thing. If you don't fall within level 1, 2, and 3, this meeting, I'm so sorry. There's nothing we can do about it. It simply means no matter what we do, you don't believe, all right? You don't want to do it. You may believe in the business, but you say it's not for me, right? That's okay. But even if you want to do level 1, you want to activate, show the company that, hey, you are still active by sponsoring one person, you need to do this. So what does it take? We need your 100% confidence in the business for just 1 month. After 1 month, dump it again, all right, until whenever you're ready in the future. But if you don't come in with your own confidence, it won't work. It will be difficult for you to sponsor that one person. And then you'll be like, why did I even listen to these people again? Do you understand? So it's your confidence that your people will see that will make them to start. Now, perhaps you connect one person. If we're able to get you connect one person, I mean, that gives you a little bit more confidence, right? And you say, hey, do you know what? Let me just activate the business anyways. I mean, what am I doing? I mean, I can make more money here. And then we help you. So our primary goal is to help you to get results fast. If you don't intend to do this business, please stop at 1 month, because you will get result. And when you get result, it is intoxicating. I mean, it's ridiculous. So I would encourage you to just stop in the first month. If you're interested in just level 1, all right. Yeah. And when it happens, that means you are going to be caught up with, hey, should I continue my job or should I go here full time? I can only encourage you to go full time anytime, any day, because this business can, take you to the promised land. It has taken me to the promised land. And my singular experience is very simple. My father died as a medical surgeon. He studied in Germany and he came back to Nigeria to practice. But, Nigeria has its own principles or systems. And it frustrated my dad's effort because he had his own clinic. And of course, you know, he tried his best, but he died at the age of 65. And that was a burden for me. I didn't understand it. I didn't want to accept it. How is it that such an intelligent man studied in Germany, not just any course, surgery, medicine and surgery? How on earth is it that he died at the age of 65 and left debt for my mom to pay? It didn't make sense to me. It meant that he died poor. I couldn't just comprehend it. So me, that I'm not as smart as he is, what are the odds that I would die rich? The odds are so slim. With all his intelligence and exposure, he still died broke. So think about it. So it disturbed me for 11 years until I found out the answer. And the answer is what I'm going to teach tomorrow. The answer is only going to go to those who choose level 1, 2, or 3, and we'll give you the answer tomorrow because today's meeting is over. We promised 25 minutes and it's gone. So all I'm going to do is for you to select. And because of what I found out and I implemented it, and this business became a vehicle to help me to implement it, the summary is very simple. Today, what my father was making as a medical surgeon every single year, by 2021, last year, I began to make it every 3 weeks. Let me say it again. What my father was making every year as a medical surgeon who studied in Germany, every single year, today I make every 3 weeks. Well, I started making that past last year, every single 3 weeks. Some weeks I make it in, sometimes I make it in 2 weeks, sometimes 2+, but it doesn't take up to 3 weeks. I mean, it's mind blowing, right? Now, you won't believe this. By 2024, what my father was making as a medical surgeon every year, I will begin to make every minute by 2024. So that's how powerful. See, that's why I say to people, some of our new partners are saying, please, can you beg these people to start this business? Beg them. They are missing out. I say, no, you don't understand. You are still new. You don't beg people for progress. You don't beg people. You don't have gold. This is diamond, right? It was bought by my wife. She gifted it to me. Well, not this one. Hold on. This. Let me see if you can see it. That's diamond, right? Diamond and gold. Gifted to me by my wife on my birthday last year. Now, guess what? Can you beg somebody to take diamond and gold? Can you? Is it possible? You don't beg someone to take diamond. It's ridiculous. So you don't beg. This business is diamond and gold infused together. You don't beg people now. I can only encourage, but I don't beg. That young lady that called me, it doesn't make any sense that she's suffering, but then she's still suffering financially. And yet some people, some younger, Dominion is the youngest successful person in this business. And she started in 2019. So nobody can open their mouth and say the business doesn't work. All the frustration that everybody went through, she went through it. All the no's and insults, she went through it. Everything that everybody is going through, she's going through it. The only thing is that she remained focused and did not quit. Do you understand? So this business is a gold mine, but I will not force it down the throat of anybody. So I've come to the final stage of this business. And if you have any quick question, we can answer the question and we're done. On the comment section, put down the level. No, so we've come to that level. Put down the level you want us to help you with. Is it the level 1? You need your account active for future access. It's okay. We'll work with you to just connect one person in a month through your contacts, okay? Is it level 2? You want basic monthly income part-time, or level 3, you want to rebuild your business to a stable system. So just, write your name again, your access code, and then the level you want to operate on.